Good morning all. In this lecture, I am discussing about the Poisson density function. Okay. In the previous lectures, I explained the uniform density function, exponential density function, and binomial density function. Okay. Uniform density function and exponential density function belongs to continuous random variables. Okay. Continuous random variables is identified by using the range. Okay. If you are taking the binomial density function, the binomial density function is used to take the experiments having two outcomes. Okay. So if we are using the same experiment repeatedly, then we are using binomial density and distribution function. That binomial density function is belongs to discrete random variable. Okay. In that we are taking the experiments having two outcomes only. Okay. Now in this lecture, I am explaining about the Poisson's density function. Okay. This Poisson's density function is also belongs to discrete random variable. Okay. Is also belongs to discrete random variable. So for discrete random variable, the general formulas are for the distribution and for density function. If you are observing, the distribution function is related to the unit step function and the density function is related to the impulse function. Okay. For discrete random variable, the distribution function is like a step function that is related to unit step function, and the density function is related to impulse function that is del. Okay. So here also the Poisson's density function, that means Poisson's random variable is also belongs to discrete random variable. That's why the Poisson's density function having the function impulse function. Okay. The formula for the Poisson's density function is small fx of x equal to e power minus k summation I k equal to 0 to n b power k by k factorial del of x minus k. Okay. B power k by k factorial del of x minus k. Here del represents the impulse function. Okay. Del represents the impulse function. This k is ranging from 0 to n. What is capital N here? The number of times the experiment is doing. Okay. So here b is a real constant, that b is greater than 0. Okay. Now the Poisson's density function is small fx of x equal to e power minus k summation k equal to 0 to n b power k by k factorial del of x minus k. Okay. Next, if you are taking Poisson's probability distribution function, that will be a small variation for density function and distribution function. Okay. If you are taking the general format, the variation here is for the distribution function, u of step function will be there. For density function, impulse function will be there, del will be there. Okay. So only instead of del, we are considering u for the distribution function. That's why capital Fx of x is equal to e power minus k summation k equal to 0 to n b power k by k factorial u of x minus k. Okay. Now this is a distribution function, Poisson's probability distribution function. Okay. Here in the problems, if given the Poisson's density function or distribution function, suppose ask how to calculate the probability means. So before this, b power k by k factorial into e power minus k. This total will be the corresponding probability. Okay, k value is ranging from 0 to n. Okay, k value is ranging from 0 to n. If you are observing the graphical representation, the graphical representation of Poisson distribution function is same as binomial distribution function. Why? Here, the binomial distribution function belongs to discrete random variable, and the Poisson's distribution function is also belongs to the discrete random variable. For discrete random variable, the graph structure is for the distribution function that will be staircase form, the density function that will be like an impulse function. Okay, that's why both are belongs to discrete random variable, Poisson's and binomial. Okay, that's why only both are having the same graphical structure. Okay, so the graphical structure is for the distribution and for the density function. So if you are taking Poisson's density function, this is the Poisson's density function example graph, like impulse function. Okay, like impulse function. Here, whenever the value is decreases the amplitude like this. Okay, so this is a graph for Poisson's density function. Next, if you are considering Poisson's distribution, how the distribution function will be like a staircase form, like a staircase form. Okay, that's why here also the Poisson's distribution function is also like a staircase form, because in that unit step function will be there. In the distribution function, unit step function will be there. Okay, so here Poisson's distribution is the approximated function of the binomial distribution when n tends to infinity and p tends to 0. If you are taking the binomial distribution function, this is the binomial distribution function. In this binomial distribution function, if we are substituting n tends to infinity and p tends to 0, n tends to infinity and p tends to 0, okay, and p tends to 0, then the equation becomes b equal to np. That means the value for constant is b equal to np. Okay, if we are substituting b value as np, then that will be equivalent to binomial distribution when n tends to infinity and p tends to 0. That's why here we are getting b equal to n into p. This b is a constant. Okay, so this is the binomial distribution function. If we are considering the applications where we are using this Poisson's density and distribution function, means the first application is the number of telephone calls made during a period of time. Suppose if we are considering some period of time, in that period how many number of calls attempted by us. Okay, that will be the first application. The number of telephone calls made during a period of time. Okay, next the number of defective elements in a given sample. Okay, suppose we are having some of the sample elements. In that sample elements, how many elements will be defective and how many elements will be good. In that case also we are using this Poisson's density and a distribution function. The third application is the number of electrons emitted from a cathode in a given time interval. Okay, so in a particular given time interval, how many electrons emitted from a cathode. So these are the applications. See here, the first application is the number of telephone calls made during a period of time. Suppose if you are considering some period, in that period how many calls are attempted. That will be the first application. The number of defective elements in a given sample. Suppose if you are having some sample points, in that sample element, how many elements are defective and how many elements are good. Okay, in this case also we are using the Poisson's density and distribution function. The number of electrons emitted from a cathode in a given time interval. Here, if you are taking the cathode, from the cathode, the electrons are emitted continuously. Okay, if you are taking some time interval, in that time interval, how many electrons will be emitted from the cathode? Okay, that will be another application. In this type of applications, we are using Poisson's density and distribution function. Okay. Next, if the time period of interest is t seconds, here this t is the time period of interest, and the average rate of counting the items or the average rate of arrival of an item is lambda. Okay, this lambda is average rate. Then in the distribution, the constant b. The constant b is calculated as lambda into t. This lambda is the average rate and this t is the time period of interest. Okay, whenever we know this average rate and this time period of interest, at that time we are calculating the value for constant b. Okay. So if you are considering one example to calculate B value, okay. For example, if the number of calls arriving at a call center is 200 per hour, what is the meaning here? Per hour, 200 calls will be attempted. Okay. The time taken to attend the call is 18 seconds. So one call attend, time duration is 18 seconds. Okay, so what is the value for B? What is the value for B? Here 200 per hour means that will be the average rate of number of calls. Average rate of number of calls is represented as lambda. What is lambda here? 200 per hour. Here the units are hours. That hours will be changed as seconds. So then 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So 1 hour equal to 60 into 60 seconds. That's why 200 by 60 into 60 per seconds. Okay. In this way, we are calculating lambda value. T. T means, so what is T here? The time taken to attend one call. That will be 18 seconds. Okay. Now the value for constant B is equal to lambda t. We know the lambda value, that will be 200 by 60 into 60 into t value, that will be 18. Okay. So by simplifying this, we are getting 36 by 36. Totally, the final value for B is equal to 1. Okay. In this way, we are calculating the constant for Poisson's density under distribution function. Okay, so this Poisson density under distribution function is also belongs to discrete random variable. Okay, is also belongs to discrete random variable. See here, this Poisson's density function is related to the impulse function. Okay, so the density function small f(x) of x equal to e power minus k summation k equal to 0 to n b power k by k factorial del of x minus k. Okay, so if we remember this density function, then only we are writing the distribution function for Poisson's random variable. Okay, here the density function is related to the impulse function. If we are taking the Poisson's distribution function, so just del will be replaced with a unit step function. Then we are getting the Poisson's distribution function. Okay, that's why this Poisson's distribution function is also belongs to discrete random variable. In the previous class, binomial distribution function is also belongs to discrete random variable. Okay, that's why the graphical structure for both the binomial distribution and Poisson's distribution and density functions are same. Okay, so the distribution function is like staircase form and the density function is like impulse function. That's why the graphical representations are, this is a Poisson's density function graph, and this is a model graph for Poisson's distribution function. In this way, we draw the plots, and this will be used to calculate the constant value B. And these are the applications where we are using this Poisson's density and distribution function. Okay, so in the previous classes, we learned, so first we remember the density function formula. Okay, then only we are calculating the distribution function formula. Okay, in this way, we are taking the Poisson's density function. Okay, thank you.